What if death was optional? In hidden laboratories around the world, billionaires are pouring money into a singular mission: to reverse aging and live decades, possibly centuries, longer. These aren't celebrity wellness routines. We're talking about private cryonics chambers, blood transfusions from young donors, gene reprogramming, and nanotech inside the bloodstream. In this video, we'll take you deep inside the secretive biohacking labs the public rarely sees, funded by Silicon Valley titans, hedge fund managers, and biotech billionaires. From Altos labs in Calico to startups operating in legal gray zones, this is a glimpse into a future where age is no longer just a number. It's a problem to be solved, hacked, and ultimately deleted. Chapter 1. Why billionaires are obsessed with immortality. Most billionaires have solved the money problem, but there's one thing they can't buy yet: more time. That's changing fast. A new wave of longevity investors believes aging is not natural. It's a disease, and like any disease, it can be cured. The pitch is simple. Why settle for 80 or 90 years when you could live 120, 150, or forever? But this isn't about more birthdays. It's about functional youth, sharp minds, strong bodies, and zero decline. To get there, they're not relying on traditional medicine. They're building private labs, hiring Nobel-winning scientists, and turning their bodies into test beds for the future of life extension. Chapter 2. Altos Labs, where rejuvenation is a code base. One of the most secretive and well-funded biohacking initiatives in the world is Altos Labs. Backed by billionaires like Jeff Bezos and Yuri Milner, Altos raised over $3 billion with one goal: cellular reprogramming. The idea? Reset the biological clock of human cells. Not just slow aging, reverse it. Altos hires elite scientists from MIT, Stanford, and Japan's Shinya Yamanaka, whose research on induced pluripotent stem cells earned a Nobel Prize. Inside their labs, they're working on reprogramming old cells to behave like young ones, extending the life of mice and possibly humans without disease, non-invasive therapies that rebuild organs and tissues from within. Altos doesn't advertise. There's no flashy website, but insiders say they may already be testing human applications on extremely private clients. Chapter 3. Calico, Google's bet against death. Then there's Calico, short for California Life Company, quietly launched by Google's parent company Alphabet. With backing from Larry Page and Sergey Brin, Calico's mission is simple: to understand the biology that controls lifespan. What that means in practice: mapping every gene and protein linked to aging, building AI models that predict biological decline, running long-term trials in isolated facilities with extreme privacy. Calico has partnered with biotech firm Abvi and built a 100-plus acre campus in California dedicated solely to aging research. They're not chasing cosmetic fixes. They want to control the biological process of decay itself. And with Google's data resources and cash flow, they're positioned to run experiments for decades, longer than many government-funded institutions ever could. Chapter 4. Blueprint. The CEO who became a human lab. Not all biohacking is hidden in corporate bunkers. Some of it is public and radical. Enter Brian Johnson, a tech entrepreneur who sold his company for $800 million, then turned his life into a human experiment called Blueprint. His goal: achieve the biological age of 18. That means waking up at 5 a.m. every day to take dozens of blood readings, ingesting over 100 pills and supplements daily, full-body MRIs, brain scans, colonoscopies, and ultrasound every month. A team of 30-plus doctors monitoring every cell in his body. Johnson replaced traditional meals with caloric precision paste, underwent plasma exchange with his own teenage son, and tested skin rejuvenation using microelectric stimulation. His blueprint is public, but few can afford the estimated $2 million per year cost of replicating it. To him, aging is not destiny. It's just bad software that needs rewriting. Chapter 5. The rise of blood transfusions and plasma tech. It sounds like something out of a vampire novel. Young blood transfusions. But some billionaires believe this could be a key to rejuvenation. The science behind it is known as heterochronic parabiosis, linking the circulatory systems of young and old animals. In mice, it's shown stunning results. The older mice regenerate tissue, heal faster, and show signs of reverse brain aging. Human translation? Some private clinics now offer plasma infusions from youthful donors, especially those under 25. One startup, Ambrosia, offered a service for $8,000 per treatment before being investigated by the FDA. That hasn't stopped underground labs and offshore clinics from continuing the practice in legal gray zones. Some billionaires don't just do it once. They schedule infusions monthly as a maintenance tool. Chapter 6, Wearable Nanotech and Internal Upgrades. Why stop at blood? The next frontier is internal augmentation. Nanotech wearables that live inside the body and monitor everything in real time. We're talking about implantable glucose monitors, microchips that track inflammation before symptoms appear, nanoparticles designed to seek and destroy senescent cells, smart pills that analyze gut flora and upload data wirelessly. Elon Musk's Neuralink is a bold version of this, aiming to integrate brain and machine. But hundreds of smaller startups are now building biocompatible internal tech for billionaires looking to push performance, not just health. These tools turn the human body into a living data stream, allowing real-time optimization of sleep, digestion, metabolism, and cognition. For those funding the tech, it's not about fitness. It's about total bodily sovereignty. Chapter 7, Cryonics, the final backup plan. Not every biohacker thinks will defeat death in time. So some billionaires are planning for a later comeback. Cryonics companies like Alcor and Tomorrow Bio now preserve bodies, or just brains, at sub-zero temperatures, banking on future technology to revive them. The process is extreme. Right after legal death, the body is cooled, blood is replaced with antifreeze-like fluid, and the subject is stored in liquid nitrogen indefinitely. Cost: anywhere from $80,000 to $200,000, depending on whole body versus brain-only preservation. Some see it as a gamble. Others, like PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel, have reportedly signed up, believing future medicine may one day crack immortality. Cryonics is the backup hard drive, just in case. But one thing's clear: the next phase of human health won't be shaped by hospitals or governments. It's being shaped by billionaires who are treating their bodies like startups. They're not just chasing longevity. They're trying to solve death.